Where have you been? You were supposed to be back before the sunset, way before the sunset, and yet here you are, arriving after the moonrise. And what a night to be late. It's the red moon tonight. You should know that. You've lived this long, you'd think you'd have some type of self-preservation. Yet you are proving me wrong again. You're clearly a fool. Showing up late. Do you know what's out there on a night like tonight? Fiends, ghouls, bloodsuckers. And yet here you are, casually strolling in after the sun had set. You were supposed to go out and get bags of flour and salt. I don't see anything. Where have you been? It seems you've proven me wrong again. You did bring something. An excuse. The Duchess is going to be very upset. We needed that salt to keep out the beasties. I've already boarded the windows and most of the doors. Just have to get the one that you came through. Should have boarded that up before you came home. But why are you so hunched over and odd looking? What is that? What is on you? Where have you been? Tell me right now. I would have to talk coming home like this. Were you attacked? Where? When? By what? I need these answers immediately. Are you telling me I'm going to be trapped in a house with someone who is bitten by something? What? What bit you? Do I even touch you? Is it something that can be spread? Was it just a hungry orphan? Or was it a monster? I need to know. Your words are... You can't speak properly, you're just fumbling and... Is this because of something you were bitten by, or are you just panicking? The Duchess cannot find out about this. If she hears that one of her servants was bitten, then she'll get rid of all of us. And you know what she does to people she doesn't like anymore. You know what happened to Bethany? Maybe you don't. Well, there's a reason you haven't seen her in a long time. Oh, think. Okay, we need to figure out what you were bitten by, and possibly if there's a cure, some things can be treated if they are caught quick enough. And I think we caught this quickly. Yes, we've caught it quick enough. Okay. Let's look at you. Okay, where were you before you... Okay, you went out for flour and salt. So, by the mill. And lots of places for things to hide there, and I'm sure it was busy. Other people were picking up things. Right. We will just take a little looky-loo and figure this out together. Yes, together. You are not taking me down with you. We're going to figure this out. Alright, you by the mill. Alright. The mill owner owned several dogs. Were you bitten by a dog? Was it on 4 limbs? Or 2 limbs? Or was it that one-legged man? Did he bite you? He looks like a biter. Answer quickly. We don't know how long the Duchess is going to rest. She likes to wake up during the night, and I don't quite know what she does, but I don't really want to find out what she will do if she's angry. Alright, at least I don't want to know what happens when she's angry at me. Okay. Something bit you. Where did it bite you? How did it break the skin? Because you're not bleeding. You're sweating. So much sweat. Are you warm? But you feel cold. Alright. Settle down. I'll try to settle down too. Let's take a look at you. A closer look. What if it's contagious? I'm just going to take a few precautions when dealing with you, just in case whatever you have is contagious. Don't want anything happening to me. I didn't make it this long just to be taken out by someone like you. Should have known. Oh, I knew I should have gotten that job at the flower shop. I mean, sure, there's a rumor going on that the head florist is using the workers to fertilize the garden. I mean, they go through a lot of workers and they have to be going somewhere, no, don't they? And the flower shop has such lovely flowers. They're all such bright shades of red. No, I thought I'd be safe working here. Plenty to eat. Thick walls. Things that keep the monsters out during the red moon. So here we are. I might have a monster right here in the house. Sit still. We'll figure this out. And if not, I might have to bury you in the garden. I'm going to take a closer look and try to figure out where you were bitten. Hopefully it's somewhere easy to see. You may have been bitten multiple times. You show me where you think you were bitten, but I've not seen any marks. So perhaps something quick bit you, maybe bit you multiple times. Maybe you were just attacked by a rogue swarm of mosquitoes. And, yeah, I'm sure it's just a mosquito bite. I can't transform you into something hideous. Be quiet. We don't want the Duchess to hear us playing with her tools. These are for her to touch. And yet here I am, touching them, touching you, which are 2 things I did not want to do ever. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Unfortunately, because why did you have to go? Why? What take you so long? What? All you had to do was pick up some flour and some sugar, and yet here you are. No, salt. It was salt you were supposed to pick up. But I spent all day boarding up windows and doors only for you to show up and sound just like the Duchess, and she has this high nasally voice and this weird, somewhat posh accent. I don't know where she picked it up, but a lot of the nobles sound like that, so I'm trying to sound like it as well so that they will think highly of me. Which I don't think they do, and I don't think they ever will. I especially won't think if I die tonight. And the same for you. If you die tonight, it'll look terrible, terrible. But I can't see a spot. Nothing is matching. I don't see a normal bite mark. Not something I've ever seen. It doesn't look like a dog bit you. It doesn't look like a bug bite. It doesn't look human even. There's definitely marks on your body. Many marks, in fact. But I can't tell what those markings could be. Did you have some of these before you went out? Are you just the type of person who likes to get bitten and you went out and use your money to ask someone to give you a little bite? Is that something you like? Listen, I'm not here to judge at the time. I mean, I am going to judge, but we'll save the harshest judgments for later. I need to make sure you're not going to infect everyone here. Well, this is not been a great search. Okay, I need to think. What's something that could leave a bite like that, but not leave a direct mark? A snake. Some type of snake. Did it slither and bite you? A group of snakes, the ones that are all coiled together. Like a mating ball of snakes. Oh, disgusting things. What if it's a vampire? It is a red moon after all. And that neighbor, the one that lives right down the street, they are a rather strange person. I've never seen them out during the day, and they would have known you were leaving the house to go on an errand. Perhaps they used the opportunity to sneak out and give you a little nip or two. Oh, please don't be a vampire. Please. I hope it's not a vampire. Alright. We'll do some more looking. What else do we have here? We have this thing. I've seen the Duchess use this occasionally. She likes to use it on the servants that she brings in just for the parties. You know, the ones who just bring drinks and food to the guests. No, we're stuck in the kitchen, cooking and baking, and then we get to clean afterwards. But do you ever see the guests that she brings in during their little get-togethers? Not the friendliest bunch, I'll tell you that. And they can't be friendly because I never see any of the staff come back. You know, the ones who bring out the food and drink. They always go out there with their stuff, but they don't come back. Have you ever seen the same person twice? No, they all just mysteriously vanish. What are they doing to them? Or maybe the guests are so rude that they run town and just never want to come back again. But this thing is supposed to have you hear what's going on inside the body. As I've seen the Duchess use this on one of the temporary servants after they were found on the floor unconscious. I never did see that person wake up, but they were gone the next day. Don't know how they got out of the house without me seeing. You see why I'm a little nervous about upsetting the Duchess. Oh, I hope that these are clean. Okay. Now I just take this part and press it on you. Okay, what part do I press it? Maybe here? We'll start here. I hear a heartbeat, I think it's a heartbeat. Let's try this side. It still sounds like a heartbeat. Let me check with my heartbeat. Oh my heartbeat is really fast. That could be good. Am I nervous? I've never been nervous like this before. Okay, let's just keep checking things. How about up here? How about the spots? One of the spots you were bitten. What does that sound like? I don't hear anything too unusual. Alright, so this didn't help at all. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Your mouth. You are having trouble speaking. Let's take a look inside that little mouth of yours. Open up. Yep. Your breath is foul. What have you been eating or drinking? You better not have gotten into the whiskey. That's what all those decanters are for. Or are they full of bourbon? I don't remember which. Some type of alcohol. Some expensive type of thing that only the bear. Oh, I thought I heard the Baroness. That must have just been my imagination. I'm so imaginative. I imagine all sorts of things. Like what I'm going to do to you once I figure out what's wrong. Like I could just... I think I could just tear you apart. I'm not seeing anything that shouldn't be there. Just... anything above or below the tongue. Nothing unusual. Teeth? You have teeth? Okay. Although there does seem to be less saliva than normal. But that could just be from dehydration. It might not be because you were bitten by something. Okay. So, this happened a little bit ago, but I heard a rumor. Yes, just a rumor. from Mildred, you know, the servant from the other side of the street. Apparently, someone in her household got bitten by something, and then they let out all the blood. You know, the bad blood, they just let it out. Eventually the body will replenish with new blood that is better. That might be what we're going to do to you. Who had all the bloodletting? I don't know, I never met them. Okay, she said that they tried it. She didn't say that it worked. But I think we should give it a shot. I really think we should give it a shot. I mean, what else are we going to do? Just let you run around the house with who knows what crawling around inside you. Definitely. And if it is a vampire, that should do the trick. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to make a steak just in case. You never know. Should have got a knife for this. Can I make this a little sharper? It's not. Well, it's a little steak. It might. It's kind of sharp. It's better than nothing, I suppose. So, you better watch what you're doing or you're going to get quite stabbed in the top layer of skin. I guess it's not going to do much. Well, maybe I'll get your eye. That would really sting. Maybe for a moment. I'll get a knife from the kitchen later. But first, bloodletting. Let's let out some of that blood. Hold out an arm, and I will take out some of that blood. Okay, we have a needle here. See, it's not that big. Nothing to worry about. All I have to do is give you a quick poke and let it bleed out. And we'll look at the color as well. The color will help tell us what's wrong with you as well. If there's a strange color to your blood, it can give us some clues about what's going on. Alright, yes. Arm, where are we going with this? Or should I go by the face? Maybe that might do. You know, my brother, he once tripped and hit his head on a rock. Those head wounds, just keep on bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. We should do that. Just take a big rock and hit you on the side of the head. I'm guessing it wouldn't be the first time you were hitting on the side of the head. I mean, just look at you. How could you have gone out so late just to pick up a few things? What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? Okay. I think it's time. Hold out an arm. It's not going to be that hard, I tell myself. I've stabbed lots of things. This shouldn't be any different. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it's starting to bleed. It's starting to bleed. So let's get some water. Okay, I'm going to let the blood drip drip it to the glass and we'll see what colour it is. This doesn't look good. Your blood is very, very pale in colour, and it looks like it's missing a lot of it. It's too watery. Where's the rest of the blood? Blood is made out of many things. There's the cells, there's plasma. Don't know if that's here. Look at this. There are more monsters outside right now. Okay, this is a ruler. Yes, you recognize the ruler, right? Just taking some measurements. Just taking a lot of measurements right now. Oh, these measurements? They're for your coffin, because you are definitely not going to survive the night. How could you do this to me while we're so short-staffed? I have to do all the work myself. You're definitely infected with something awful, and something that I don't know how to cure. And the bloodletting, it's not really letting out any more blood because it's stopped already. In fact, if you look closely, you'll notice that the puncture wound is already healed itself. I'm thinking vampire. I think you were bitten by a vampire, and at some point, the vampire that bit you is going to come looking for you. If they wanted to feed on you, they would have ended you. The fact that they only gave you a little bit of a bite tells me that they are looking for someone to turn. So, I'm probably going to have to take you out for my own safety. Oh, and I'm sure you'll be thankful to die as a human and not as a monster, but mostly me. There is another option, of course, if you're brave enough for it. And that option is you just leave. You just get out. You're going to be a monster soon. I'm sure you'll enjoy being out there with the others. You don't belong in here anymore. So, what is it gonna be? Stay in the house? Or I'm going to have to fight you? Or are you willing to leave? Willingly? Well, this is going to be goodbye. It's been fun for now, but it's a real dog-eat-dog world, regardless of what you are. So I hope you're ready for a fight. Because no matter where you go, either stay here and fight, or go out there and fight. Chances are you're going to meet your end. So what's